Hello, guys. So today is Wednesday. It's not Tuesday. Tuesday was yesterday. Today is Wednesday, September 6th. And so today I am not so happy to tell you that a girl in my class, this is the one who cried before she could get on the bus because the teacher was very stern and yelled at her. So, this is what I've been noticing with students. Like, some of them really cannot take getting yelled at, but that's the main form of punishment that teachers give them, and it makes them like freeze up and cry. So, this girl, today, the teacher yelled at her towards the end of the day. And instead of sitting in her seat, because the teacher was like, go back to your seat, instead of that, she goes to a boy who also doesn't like her, like someone who she has a bad relationship with, and touches his hair. And that causes him to hit her because he's like, don't touch me. And then, you know, she starts crying that he hit me and he hit me and he hit me. And then she was sent to the office, and apparently, I don't know if someone went with her to the office to explain what happened or if she walked by herself, but I think she walked by herself, and then she was like, someone hit me and it was a boy in a black shirt. And that's a lie because she was messing with him first. But then the teacher was also messing with her, which caused that chain reaction in a way. And I didn't really like that as well this morning. Let's call her um Cheer. So this morning, Cheer, the girl, she's in second grade, by the way. She decided to throw away her breakfast, and she's in second grade now. And the school has always had the same rule, which is throw away your milk, wash it down the sink, and then throw away your breakfast. And instead of doing that, so I see her eating and she's just like crunching up dry cereal and eating it plain. And then she decides to put milk in her cereal, not eat it, and then throw it in the sink. And to me, that was just like her way of, I don't know, being upset with something because she's in second grade. She knows not to do this in kindergarten. She knows not to do this in first grade. And yet she chooses today to get her cereal, not eat it, and throw it away in the sink. And then I come back, let's say 3 hours, 4 hours later, and the sink still has like soggy cereal in it, and it's disgusting. And the teacher said that she was going to make the girl clean it up, but she never did. And I just thought, this is so gross that this cereal is just sitting here like this. And then when the girl was finished with her food, she tried to wash her hands without water, and she just put soap on her hands and rubbed it together. And I'm like, does this, like, where did this kid come from not knowing how to wash her hands? And I tell her to use water, and she just doesn't listen to me. And that was that. So then we go to music class, and I'm with this class, and Cheer is there. And while I wasn't looking, she sticks her hand in a trash can. And then that boy she doesn't like, let's call him Try Guy. Let's call him Triangle. So Triangle comes around and he's really upset. And he's like, this girl is weird. Like, what is she doing? And she said that she stuck her hand in the trash can And then she didn't wash her hands. She just was going to go around touching things. And I'm even sure, knowing Cheer, she was going to stick her hand in the trash can, then touch him just to make him upset. And so I would say that was what she was planning to do. And then she goes to his chair and she just stands next to him holding his chair. But she did go and put soap on her hands, acting like she was washing her hands. Again, no water, just soap. And I don't get why she did this a second time today. And so she goes to the guy and she just holds his chair. And she doesn't let it go. And then he's like, I do not want to sit close to her. And he tries to just move his chair away and she just grabs onto it. And then she like lets it go and he moves a little bit away from her because he wants to be next to his friends. And she's just standing there just to bother him. And then she's like, he's being mean to me. And it's like, well, you could sit away from him. Just sit at the other side of the room. And she doesn't want to do that. And then when I told her to do that before in another music class, she's like, my mom told me I can't sit next to boys. And it's like, okay, but I can get you another seat that's not next to a boy then. But she just says things to be more difficult. And then she loves saying that try guy hurt her. And I'm just saying this over the course of like a week of knowing her. And then she did have a big breakdown before where she like was crying till she was red in the face and coughing. And she's not stable. Like, she's not emotionally stable. And as much as I want to say she's also not a good student, some kids, they just can't do school. And I'm realizing that because what she's doing would get her suspended. And what she's doing would get her sent out of class to the office. Like, the way she keeps acting. Because she also is a kid who can't stay in her seat. She falls out of her seat all the time. She always bothers with me when I'm in the class. And it's just like one of those things kids do when they're trying to find something to keep them busy. And they're like, I'm not getting out of my seat. I'm just getting out of my seat to hand you a marker. Oh, well, I'm not just out of my seat. I'm out of my seat so I can give you a pencil. Oh, I'm just going to stand and look. Oh, someone's doing something. I'm going to stand and look. And I'm not going to do my own work. And it's okay because I understand kids are kids, but it's not okay because this is school and you're supposed to work on things and do your assignments and at least try to pay attention to what the teacher says. Like, this isn't some fun event. It's school. And it's like she's not understanding that. And she's a new student as well, so I guess she's new to just my elementary school, and I don't know where she came from. But I know my teacher, the one I assist, is definitely calling her mom, and I don't even know how that would go. I don't even know if the parents will pick up the phone. But she is not doing good at all. And it's only like her first maybe 2 weeks in the class. I don't know. And I already am just like, this kid can't stay in her seat. She laughs so much. She falls out of her seat for no reason. She's always falling on the floor. She can't really... I haven't really seen her do work. I'm surprised if she can do work. And it's just like, I don't like it when kids make another kid angry, especially enough to hit them. Because, like, that could look bad on Triangle.